admit, I totally forgot to wear my face mask yesterday when I left the pool. And just now. Jared and I typically leave our face coverings hanging by the door, so we remember to grab it on our way out. So I'm using that as my excuse, and I was at the pool for so long that I just completely forgot that I needed to have it on. But like, it happens, and I understand it happens. And I'm more sympathetic about it as a cast member, that I do understand it happens. That said, be honest when you forget it, because I know that there are those who just don't wear them because they just don't want to wear them, which I get that too, but it is a safety requirement. If you're on Disney property, it has to cover your nose down to your chin, or else you can't be here. Sorry, it is a requirement. Like I said, that's my honest confession. It happens to the best of us, especially when you're on vacation or trying to forget responsibilities. But yeah, we forgot a couple of things at home, like snack things and stuff that we're gonna need today. So I'm getting up to go and pick those back up and check on the kitties. Checked out, quote unquote, checked out of the Boardwalk Resort. We ended up leaving the Boardwalk Resort a little earlier because we ended up getting a breakfast reservation at the Trattoria Al Forno restaurant for breakfast. So we wanted to make sure everything was packed up and out of the room because we probably won't be back to the room in time. So we're a little early, so we're hanging out right now. What did you think of staying at the Boardwalk Resort, Jared?
I think it was good. There's a lot of things closed right now, which made grabbing food when you didn't want to go out very far much harder than normal.
I think that's my only major complaint.
Because the really only quick food service at the Boardwalk is a bakery. It's not a traditional quick food service like you would find at
with very limited like food
resorts.
Options as well.
Yeah, they don't even like to have like the chicken tenders and burger that you get at other resorts, even at least at other resorts.
And this was something else that we noticed. I don't know if I mentioned it in the other vlog, but they don't even have room service available, which would make sense. But when, again, you have such limited food options that are close to your room, because even walking down to the quick food service here is kind of a walk, depending on like what resort you're in, I guess. Well, I guess if you think about it, like if you're staying at the Caribbean resort, and you were like on the opposite side of where everything is, you would have to walk a pretty far distance as well.
Or take a car.
But again, yeah, you could at least take your car, because you could park your car right outside your building and then just drive over and drive back. Whereas this, if we wanted to go to, say, Beaches and Cream, which was what we did yesterday, well, not Beaches and Cream, the Yacht and Beach Club resorts, we can't leave this resort and go into that because it's a completely separate resort. We have to walk, but it's completely on the other side of the little lagoon here. So,
I mean, it would have been fine if everything was open, because there's like right next to where we're sitting right now, there's a little stand that sells things like barbecue pork sandwiches and things like that, but it's not open.
Yeah, I could have gotten a corn dog last night, and you could have gotten a pork sandwich.
Yeah, so
I didn't even think of that.
So it has options just when everything's open.
I
But
would
right
say,
now, everything's
yeah.
not open. There's
When
only
it's-
one restaurant out of the 4 that's
when
open.
it's such a small resort and there's not a whole lot of food options, it kind of puts a damper on things, because then you take time to go, you know, wherever. But it's okay.
Yeah, other than that, this is a very nice place. I mean, we love coming here.
Yeah, we come to the Boardwalk all the time, typically when things are open. But yeah, that's our little review. Our magic bands, we didn't order magic bands, we used our own, which we were kind of nervous about whether or not they were going to work. I had no issues with mine. Some of his he had issues with. He had issues going in through the main gate. I had no issues going in through like the main parking gate to like get into the resort. But his magic band had issues even opening the door sometimes to like go into the resort, not necessarily our room itself. So that's just fun fact. And he had an older magic band, like before the circles, like the straight ones, and that one almost seemed to work better than the Spider-Man one, which is the newer one. So, but yeah, little review. We're gonna continue to wait for our reservation.